So today's topic, something that really bothers me every Father's Day. This is an older video, but it kind of represents a sentiment that I see every Father's Day.
What's up, family? We back. I told y'all we coming back to back, man. I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot of topics for y'all to address, and I thank y'all, man, for just jumping in the comments, for the likes. I hope y'all like and subscribe. Hit that button so y'all know when I'm on, because y'all know I be on when I'm on. But let's get to it. So y'all know I love Abby and Preach, and they back in June 2020 they dropped a video about Father's Day. And it was a bunch of people like basically telling their mom Happy Father's Day.
My father passed away when I was 3. There was 4 of us kids within 5 years. So my mom had to raise 4 kids by herself.
My mom was a single mother.
So she raised both of us completely by herself, which is...
I'm sorry.
One dude went as far as to say his mom was his dad. That's why that's allowed. Why is that accepted for people just to go, oh yeah, my mom was my dad. I didn't have a dad. My mom was my dad. But your mom wasn't your sister. That sounds dumb. Your mom wasn't your grandma. Sounds dumb. Oh, I never had a grandfather growing up. He died when I was a kid, so my mom was my grandfather. Does that sound smart? Does that sound educated? And then to couple that with the disrespect towards men, like we not needed. Like this question, like, oh, what can men provide besides money?
I was raised in a single mother household, so I understand. You don't acknowledge the great work that single mothers do by taking away the shine of fathers.
You know, I sat back and listened to that conversation, listened to that being asked by very immature people who just don't have a good grasp on life, in my opinion. Like they have like Abba said, they have the terminology daddy's girl for a reason. You see what I'm saying? Daddy's boy, like my son, y'all just see my son pop up. He's a real daddy's boy. You see what I'm saying? So where is it that like men aren't needed or we're only good for like finances? Like how many single moms have to work 2 jobs because there's no man in the house, right? She got to work 2 jobs, bust her ass. Is she only for finances? And at that point with no help, it almost seemed like that's all your life concentrated around feeding these damn kids and making sure the finances are in order.
Because all you do is perpetuate the idea that fathers are replaceable, that fathers aren't needed. And in a time where we need fathers in kids' life at an all-time high, it seems very irresponsible to push that narrative.
You mean to tell me if you had a man in the house to help you, he would have no say-so in his house? He'd just basically be a robot automaton standing in the fucking corner waiting for him to do what you tell him to do? No, it's not gonna work that way. It's not gonna work that way. So why would we push the narrative that men aren't? It started with a small percent of black men, the conversation of black men not being in the household, but it really started when people wanted to come disrespect white men. When everybody wanted to attack white men like Bill Burr for having a problem about or having a conversation or a dissertation about feminism or about we've passed the point of it being detrimental. Because if it's not detrimental, then our prisons wouldn't be so fucking full. Our fathers would be in the house. So we understand how dangerous this can be.
When you punch, she's like, you put your knuckle out and you just go for it. I mean, I don't even know if that's a thing.
So I'm just really disappointed in people who push a narrative and then they wonder why. The next generation of females are independent. They all independent. Why? Because they listen to their mothers say they don't need a man, and now they believe it. You hear some your whole life, you're gonna believe that shit. If you hear that your daddy ain't shit your whole life, you're gonna believe that shit. Even more fucked up when you find out he's not. You're like, damn, this nigga ain't bad at all. You just beat this nigga down for no reason. You made me hate this man without giving me a choice as a child for no reason. So I think a lot of this rhetoric is a lack of responsibility on people's part by not even understanding the psychosis, the psychology of the things that are coming out of your mouth and how how in someone else's mind it would affect them.
If your kid don't have the father and you consistently talk shit about the father to the kids, that is toxic. That is yes, you're hurt for XYZ reason. But if you love your kids, not if you love the dad, maybe you hate him, but if you love the kids, you don't talk shit to their about their fathers to your kids. If you love your kids.
The one girl from the, because I dropped the video yesterday, right? But this was about this. It was about what it was about, right? Why men are choosing not to date. And the one girl want to raise her kids, like volunteer, like, I just want a sperm donor. She's 27 years old. She's like, I just want a sperm donor. I just want to. And then she like reneged on the sperm donor thing. Well, like, well, what if your kid want a dad? Well, you know, he could be around. Like, what are you doing? What are you saying, shorty? What are you saying? You got women volunteering to raise a single child without being able to go into her vagina, select the egg that's going to be the child, and ask that egg, hey, are you okay with not having a dad? And get a response. No, she didn't do that. She can't do it. It's stupid. But it's not the fucking point. It's not the point. You didn't ask this kid, hey, do you want to come up damaged? Hey, do you want to come up missing your right arm and your left and your right leg? You are going to come out incomplete on purpose, and I'll be your dad.
She really is like the most amazing mother, but she was really an incredible father. Like, truly incredible.
Man, if you think your mom was your father, listen, you can say your mom was your everything. You can say that your mom filled her role and above and beyond super well, but don't say she was her father.
See, I'm not particularly coming at women because I just understand society. And I understand that this is not just women, it's fucking people in general who have these thoughts. I understand a woman has to bring the baby into the world, blah, blah, blah. But it's just people in general that have these weird ass thoughts when it comes to like shitting on men. And at the end of the day, if we only good for finances, right? Then when your little coochie itch and you want a dick to hit it, leave that man out of it. Get that plastic motherfucker to run up in you. Get that motherfucker that got the batteries in it. Ain't nothing like that skin and wind, baby. Ain't no man in this world just good for finances. Especially when you're talking about having children. Especially when you talk about being a father, being a responsible man, being a responsible individual. I have a responsibility to my son to make him laugh. To make sure he's happy. Make sure he's not having negative thoughts or being self-deprecating or beating himself up. Or got a bully in his life that's bullying him. Or anything. Dealing with his sexuality. Dealing with him wanting to have a girlfriend. Dealing with him going through puberty. That's my son. I got two little boys. One already the size of a big ass tractor trailer. I'm on his ass right now. And I got a baby boy. And you think they mothers gonna tell them what I'm gonna tell them better than me? Let me ask y'all this. I'm quite sure y'all gonna say yeah, because you're fucking stupid. But let me ask y'all this. Do you think a father can raise a little girl and go, oh no, I'm gonna be your mama too. My daddy was my mama. My daddy, I thank you so much on Mother's Day because you was my mom. I ain't had no mom. Baby, you ain't had no mama, but I'm only your daddy. And your daddy did the best he could. Now, how many single fathers out there is not, he get hot, he can't get on cam, y'all. Y'all know how many single fathers is out there raising girls, raising numbered daughters? What do you got to say to that? What do you say to this man? And one more question. Is that father who's a single parent with daughters, is he just good for money? He just gets his daughter's hair and nails done and move the fuck out? Buys her school books, buys her clothes, her book bag. It's all finance based. Is that what we're saying here? So that dad doesn't have to nurture his daughters, right? He don't have to talk to them about the world and what's outside their door where they live. Huh? He does not have to parent. He can just be a dad. Yeah. See, when somebody call you out on the shit you say, you can see how dumb you look. I made that example yesterday in the video pertaining to myself. When you take the opportunity to let somebody call you out and you listen, and it is constructive criticism, a lot of y'all in the world look stupid. And I might drop some I've been preach clips in this video, but I feel like I made my fucking point. Like it is just asinine. Like I'm gonna title this video "Mothers Are No Longer Important" on purpose. Trigger warning. That's what I'm gonna title this fucking video. Because I need some clarity. Because I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what? Maybe some of these daddies ain't needed. You can you give me a good explanation? Cause I done seen 4 women explain online. They sound fucking ridiculous. They sound unintelligible. All right. So if you have this ideology about men, comment. Shit, bitch, make a video. Tag me in it. We'll get your channel popping with your dumb ass. But y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? I am one of the ones to say, hey, both parents are definitely needed. And both parents don't have to be together to be needed. You know what I mean? That don't mean they gotta be a couple or anything. I co-parent with my ex just fucking well. Just well. And I got 2 big ass kids. And no, I'm not just there for my children's life for finances, even though that's all the fuck they call for daddy. I need money for shit, right? But that's between me and my children. Y'all know what I say. Once we all up, it's stuff like that in your face.
I don't know how she raised 3 boys on her own with such grace.
I've definitely seen her try to juggle both mom, dad, and everything else that she had to be for herself.
She did all of it, and she did it all as though she was 2 people.
But she was tough, huh? She was not a joke.
Say our car broke down. Oh, well, that's the alternator.
She was like,